Hello there. I apologize for the light. It's really sunny today. I have not done a hair curling brush out kind of video in a while, and that is because I have not curled my hair in a while. So I thought I would do one today. The main point of this that I want to talk to you guys about is a lot of times you see in pictures and YouTube and videos people doing these pen curl sets or brush outs or whatever, and it's all very uniform. It's all the same type of roller, the same type of pin curl, the same whatever. I want you to know that if you're like me and if you have short hair that is growing out from a pixie cut, and so parts of your hair are shorter than others because you're growing out layers, in my case, the sides of my hair were pretty much shaved. Like they were like 1/4 of an inch long on the sides and the back. So now my hair has grown out to 2 inches on the sides, and at the bottom it's about 3 inches in the middle, and it's about 4 inches in the top. So I can't use the same kind of roller all over. Parts of my hair have to use Velcro rollers because they're too short to curl otherwise. Parts of my hair I can use sponge rollers on. I ran out of sponge rollers, and so I did some flex rods. The point is, do what you need to do that works for you and your hair type, especially when you're growing your hair, because all that matters is what it looks like at the end. No one sees your set unless you go on YouTube and show your hideous set, and no one's judging you. So everything is rolled under. My part is in place. It's right here, and I rolled away from the part, and I'm just going to unwrap this and see what we got. I did this very, very, very curly because I'm hoping I can keep it more than one day. With shorter hair, it's harder to do more than one day sets. And let me show you some of the rods I used. I used about a 1/2 inch sponge roller. I used about a 1/4 inch sponge roller. So I used, like I said, the biggest roller I could for the hair I was rolling. And that is what I always recommend for shorter hair, is to definitely use the largest roller you can until your hair gets about 4 or 5 inches long, and then you can do tighter rollers. But this is a small Velcro roller, about a 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, well, maybe like almost a 1/2 inch Velcro roller. Got that in the sides where the hair is 2 inches long. Back here where the hair is 2 inches long, I've got these even tinier Velcro rollers. I mean, it really is just about what works. To set my hair was dry this morning. This is second day hair. And what I did was I took a little bit of flaxseed gel, and I just put it in a spray bottle with some water and shook it up. Never done this before, so we'll see how it goes. I feel like it's set quite well. Now, I've got some flex rods in the top. Here's a flex rod. Boom, I love a flex rod set. They get very tight. And that's the size of flex rod that I used. This video is long already. Sorry guys, I'm rambling on. So I am planning on growing my hair out back to like kind of a bob shape. So we're making reasonable progress. It's finally long enough to actually set. Is why we set today, because I had to celebrate. Like I said, everything is rolled under all around the head. Some areas this gel made my hair real crunchy. Alright, so that's the mess we're working with in the back. So I'm going to take my Denman styling brush, and I'm just going to start brushing through the curls. And boy, did we get some curl, huh? Remember, you're like Dory, just keep brushing, just keep brushing. You start brushing against your hand, you know, whatever you need to do. I love the white streak when my hair is curled. It's so fun. Okay, so Before I go any further, I'm going to take a little bit of my Giovanni Too Chic Blackberry and Coconut Oil. It's a hair oil serum. I use about that much. And I emulsify that in my hands and run that through this hair. And that just gives me a little bit of shine, and it also helps to break up any hard gel a little bit better. And so I'm brushing this against my hand. I'm looking off to the side because there is a mirror over here that I'm working with. I'm brushing the sides kind of back because again they're very short and I don't want them too crazy. I just want it to kind of go back. See? It's very 50s, have it kind of go back on the sides. Do we like it going a little up? I don't know, I'm liking that sort of look. I've been doing Velcro rollers so much, and they are so they're so much softer of a set, so I don't really have to do as much. So this is the real deal here. Gotta really brush to get this going. I think if I did this again, I would do it without the part. And then I could just stick a part in there after. Because I'm fighting with that part a little. If you see something you like, please spray it. I forgot my hairspray. So I will not be spraying anything, but that's okay. I don't really do hairspray unless I'm doing something very elaborate most days, because if I use setting lotion, my hair will hold a curl, which is one of the benefits of having fine curly hair. It will hold curl. But do use a hairspray if that is something that your hair requires. I have no idea what the back looks like. We're gonna have to find that out. I'm gonna take a little bit more of that smoothing stuff. It's the only thing about the blonde piece in the front. It gets really frizzy, and that is because it is just basically toned blonde instead of my usual hair that is bleached out, and you put a color on it, fills it in a little bit more, so it doesn't look as frizzy. So that is not as fun, but I like the blonde enough that I'm willing to work with it being a little frizzy there. Let's look at the back and see what we're working with. Oh, and of course it's hard to see. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. I'm just gonna run a little bit through the top. Like I said, this would look better with hairspray, but just gonna mold that little curl. I love about a roller set like this, you can do this. You can take one little curl and can just, yeah, brush it back into what you want it to be. Like so. There we go. So that is what I came up with today with my set. I think it came out pretty good. This is the front. And other side. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. And I hope this was helpful to you. I think that the number one takeaway, because a lot of this is just faffing around me brushing my hair, but the number one takeaway for this is do not be afraid to use any tool you need to get your hair to look the way you want. If it doesn't work out, experiment, and if it doesn't work out, throw a headscarf on and try again another day. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.